Hey guys, Crown Jewel 602 coming to you guys today with a summer sweat proof hot weather makeup. So we'll just dive right into the stuff that I use that helps me to sort of stay less sweaty. I'm just a sweaty individual, let's just put that out there already. So and I just for reference, I have combination skin. I tend to sort of sweat, like literally I sweat right here and right here, and then the rest of my face is actually kind of dry, so it's super sort of combination skin. First thing I use before I even put on any makeup or anything, the face wash that I use in the summer months is this Olay, and if you guys can see that, it's Shine Shine Go Away. This is in the Fresh Effects sort of line with the pretty teal and yellow and green and blue sort of packaging there, but that's what it looks like. And this was about, I want to say $7 at I don't know, Walmart, Rite Aid, CVS, I'm not sure, but it's a drugstore brand. And what this does, I don't use it every day because I'm only oily here, so these areas here where I have eczema can tend to get really dry. But I use this on days like today, or like if I'm having a cookout or a barbecue, or I know I'm going to be outside. Let's say there's some, just when I know I'm going to be in hot weather, I use this, but I can't use it every day because it will dry my skin out. So if you are dry skin, you probably won't even be watching this video, but if you're combination skin, just know it's not for everyday use. If you have oily skin, this will be great everyday sort of summer hot weather face wash for you, because it gives you that, like, kind of like bar soap did back in the day before, when we were younger, before we knew anything about skincare. That gives you that sort of squeaky clean sort of feel. That is exactly what this face wash does. It's great, fantastic, and it's worth the money, even if you only use it in the summer, because it's only $7, and it just helps you to stay shine free as much as possible. Even though, as you guys can see, I'm actually not shiny. I got a little glow. We'll talk about that. Next step that I use before I put on my primer, any primer that I use, is this NYX First Base primer spray, and it just sort of helps to prime your face extra for makeup, so it can stay put and gives you a great canvas before you put your makeup on. Mostly it helps for your makeup to stay put. So I really love this. This is a recent purchase of mine, but it has been holding up in these hot summer days. It's been very humid and what the weather man calls oppressive here in Ohio. And this is, like, I want to say $8.99. It's not any more than $9.99 here at Ulta is where I got it. So that's great product there. So then I spray that on my face, and then I go in with my actual face primer. The one that I've been loving lately that works the best for me now is the Smashbox Photo Finish primer. This one is the trial size. If you guys saw my previous video, you know that this is the second trial size. This is actually a high-end primer that I would purchase. I do love the NYX Angel Veil. That one is comparable to the Hourglass. It's great, but see, this is what I wear on the daily basis to the office because I don't wear foundation, and this is clear, and the Angel Veil on us brown skin girls will leave a white cast, but if you're like light skin or Caucasian, you can use that daily, because the only reason why I don't is because it gives you a white cast. Another one that is better than this one, even though this one is high-end, is the best sort of shine free primer that I've ever used in all of my days is the Neutrogena Shine Control, and it has something called a rice protein complex. Now, as you guys can see, this one is sort of a clear primer. It's that silicone consistency. This one is a white sort of primer. There it is there. I can sort of, but that's just it, not sheared out very well, but it's very white. And the only reason why I don't use this one on a daily basis is because it gives me a white cast. I can use this if I'm going to put foundation on anytime. However, if I'm not going to wear foundation, which I don't daily, then this gives me a white cast, and it's just not worth it for me. But this is a drugstore option. It's $12.99 at any drugstore, and it is the best thing that I have found besides using like Milk of Magnesia, which I don't use. I used it for like 2 weeks, and I saw a bunch of terrible things that it does to your skin. You know, just it's not healthy, it's not made for that, so I just stopped using it. But if you are super oily and you are not worried about the long-term effects, or you want to use something on nights where you want to look beat for the club, that Milk of Magnesia will keep you flat, matte, all night long, no freaking joke. And it will give your face this weird white paste on it, but once you put your foundation on, you'll be straight. So anyway, those are the primers that I use, mostly the Smashbox one for reasons that I mentioned. Next step we'll go to is the foundation. Actually, no, when I don't use, or even if I do use lately, foundation, what I've been using in conjunction with my primer, whichever primer that I use, is this Melanie Mills. You guys have been seeing this. You guys are probably sick of seeing this on my channel, but this product is phenomenal. This is the smaller size. This is $14.99. They have a larger size for 30 bucks. This is by Melanie Mills, and it's Melanie Mills of Hollywood. You can just Google Melanie Mills, and her website will pull up. But this is called the Gleam Body Radiance. This is a very versatile product. I have it in bronze gold. I actually have it in light gold as well. I use the light gold on my body because it's a little more bling, and I want it subtle when it's on my face, but that's it, not so sheared out there. But I have it on today, and that is what is giving me that sheen underneath, where you're like, oh, is she shiny? Wait a minute, she's not shiny, I'm glowing. This product is absolutely great. So this helps to give you a shine, sort of a glow without a shine. A glow, a healthy glow in the summer months when you want to look illuminated, but you don't want to use any of those illuminating foundations or illuminating products that are going to accent your pores, make you look greasy, and make you oily. So that is the bee's knees for the summer, and is a very versatile product. As I mentioned, you can use it on your shoulders, décolleté, legs. I use it all. I use it in conjunction with the oil on my legs, and it gives you, like when you wear short shorts, it gives you this fantastic, like, Victoria's Secret model runway leg look that I am loving. So after that, the foundations, when I do use foundation, because I don't always use foundation, the two foundations that I've been loving, very affordable products, are the Maybelline Fit Me matte, and this is in the color Cappuccino. It is not necessarily a tiny bit light for me, but I will have to definitely contour and bronze up the perimeters and the contours of my skin when I use this. And then I use it in conjunction with this, which is too red for me. But when you purchase things and you don't take them back, you got to figure out how to use them. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in Cocoa, the darkest color that they have. I use these together, and these are money. They're both matte products. This Pro Matte is more matte than the Fit Me, but these two together work great. And matte products, I mean, let's be honest, tend to be drying, and so that's what you need if you want to stay shine proof and sweat proof in the summer. So I use these two together. That is what I have on my face right now, and it's not going to go anywhere. Now, it's not going to go anywhere in the sense that if I touch it up with a napkin later, if I'm in the club or outside because it's like 100% humidity out, is it going to kind of transfer onto the napkin? Yes, but it's not going to leak down your face or anything like that, and it's not just going to break up and look patchy throughout the day or evening. So these two products are very affordable. This one is like at the most $7. This one is like 12. So there you go. So that's it for foundation. The powder that I've been setting my face with lately, just very recently, that I've been enjoying is the Superstay Better Skin. And you don't necessarily, and this is in the darkest color they have, Cocoa, and look at the darkest color. Come on, you guys. I am so sick of companies not like giving women of color their due. Like, we love makeup too. Like, we spend our money too. But anyway, it's not necessarily the like go-to. If you want to use like a matte one, like I do have the Maybelline Fit one. I just love when they look very, very natural, because I mostly set under my eyes every day, and this one looks very natural. The other one that I use that's very natural is the Black Radiance, the big disc, what is that called, like a skin finish. I really, really love that one. So I do suggest, I just basically showed you guys this to suggest to powder and set your face. I don't like a powdered look, but you can use the step of setting spray to take away the sort of cake face. So I just basically showed you guys this because this is what I'm using and enjoying now. But you want to use a powder to set your face, because it's just going to help do exactly that, set your face. Next thing that we'll talk about are brow products that are absolutely waterproof. The hands down #1 waterproof product, I've actually ran out of this, it's all gone, is the Anastasia Dip Brow. This stuff, when they say it's waterproof, it is waterproof. You can go to the gym, you can go swimming, and you can do sauna, anything you want, and it's not going anywhere. Now, you can't rub it, you know, like that, but you can wipe your face like when, you know, you're sweating, and it won't go anywhere. But as you guys can see, I mean, I'm just at corners. I'm at corners. I'll eventually repurchase this, but I have another one that's a runner-up, is the ColourPop. I don't know if they call it a dip brow, but it's a brow color. And this one is in brown, black, or black, brown. Black and brown. And there it is there. And it's pretty much the same as the Anastasia dip brow, except for this is like 2 steps underneath the waterproofness of this one, if that's even a word. But it's just not as waterproof as the Anastasia Dip Brow. This thing's $18. I brought this thing when it first came out, way back when, and as you guys can see when I'm uploading this video, that it took me that long. I didn't use it every day, but I did use it consistently, and it took me that long, so it's definitely worth the $18. As opposed, this one is only $5, so if you want to go with a cheaper alternative and you're not worried about the extra sweat proof, then you can go with the ColourPop, but whatever. Next up, I guess we'll go to concealer. Waterproof concealer, so basically waterproof, sweat proof. It is a newfound favorite holy grail of mine because this is my absolute skin match. It is super full coverage, and it is made with like a coconut oil or something like that, which gives it, it's like an emollient sort of look, so you do have to set it. Yeah, dewy finish. It does have a dewy finish. So I set it. I have it on today. And this is the NYX Gotcha Covered Full Coverage Concealer. I wear the color Deep, which actually, surprisingly, isn't the deepest color that NYX has. They actually have 1 shade darker than this. And I'm proud of you, NYX. Good job on trying to go dark. We love it. But yeah, waterproof, sweat proof. It is a little bit sort of emollient or greasy, not, I mean, it is a little bit, so you do have to set it, but it is worth the setting. It's fantastic. As far as eyeshadow primer, the best eyeshadow primer I've ever used in life is the Milani eyeshadow primer. It is like high-end worthy. I have purchased high-end eyeshadow primers because I like the trial size, and it didn't work as good as this one. It's a small little guy, and this is, you know, this is how it comes, but it is worth the $7 at Walgreens. This stuff, I've had problems with creasing because I've got like hooded, as you guys can see how it's hooded. So I've had problems with creasing, but I use this, and it's the bee's knees. Absolutely love it. As far as setting sprays go, okay, hands down, the best setting spray that I've ever used is the Urban Decay All Nighter. If you want to pay the money, if you want to be set and snatched and make it through, don't use anything else but that, and you will get your money's worth, because it is like $30 for the spray. The second one is the Model in a Bottle, which is also made by Scandinavia, which are the people who make the Urban Decay stuff. But it tends to sort of have like an alcohol-y sort of smell, and I don't really like that. Next to that is the LA Girl Pro Setting Spray, and also the NYX Matte Spray. I've actually ran out of my NYX, so I don't have it here to show you guys. But the LA Girl Pro Setting Spray, and this is like $5. It's not the best, but it will help to set you. Also, if you guys want to try one that I absolutely love, it's the Wet n Wild setting spray. Only $5. Absolutely fantastic. And we're going to go into a couple of other products, and then I'll leave you guys here. If you want to set your eyeshadow, yes, I said set your eyeshadow. I did it today. I use glitter. I never use glitter. But if you want to set your eyeshadow so it doesn't go anywhere, this is a little product. It's like, I want to say it's like $7 by Makeup Revolution, the UK brand that is now in either online, but now in Ulta. And this is called the Aqua Seal, and it is made for sort of pigments if you want to seal them onto your face, or foil eyeshadows if you want to seal them onto your face. But this is only, like I said, like maybe at the most $7, not even that. And it's a little sort of I think it's a dropper. Is it? Yeah, it is a little dropper, but I actually put this on a brush and then tap the brush, and it just sets your eyeshadow for no transfer or anything like that. Last thing I'm going to mention as far as lip products, if you want the absolutely most matte lip product that will not bleed, you won't bleed through your lip liner or anything like that, it's easy. It's my favorite. You guys know what I'm going to say. It's any of the ColourPop matte lipsticks. This happens to be the one that I'm wearing right now, which is Mess Around, which is a, oh, this one says satin lip. Well, this one's a satin lip. Okay. But I do still, oh yeah, it is a satin lip. I do still love it. It tends to be a tiny bit less drying than the matte lips. But ColourPop is only $5, and that is where it's at. So that is my secret, or what I use, or what I do to stay sweat proof and for my makeup not to break down. If you're going to take away just a couple of things from this video, I would take away the Anastasia Dip Brow. It is worth it. The NYX Gotcha Concealer. It is worth it. And then the Oil of Olay face wash, because it is your first step and it is definitely worth it. Other than that, oh, and the Milani eyeshadow primer, but that's eyeshadow. But other than that, do with and tweak your situation to what you want to tweak it to. But that is what I use. If you have any questions about any products that I mentioned in this video, hit me in the comments down below. Please like, subscribe, and like me on Instagram under the same name, CrownJewel602. Until next time, guys, stay beautiful. Peace, YouTube.